This is the Rode GO II wireless microphone, a high-end wireless mic that we've been using for audio at Club Awesome Toastmasters. It consists of this unit, which is the actual microphone that you can clip to your shirt, or you can actually leave it on the lectern, and it does a pretty good job of picking up sound from there. We actually have two of the microphone transmitters at Club Awesome. We started out with one, we shipped it back for repairs, and they sent us back a 2-unit model. But whether you have one or two connected, from this unit, this is the receiver. So this is plugged into my computer. Right now it's plugged in by a USB. Now there is also just a microphone jack. So that's an alternate way of plugging it in. And actually with one of the laptops we use for the club, it turns out to work better with the microphone jack. The USB is supposed to provide a better connection. But this actually functions as a mixer too, so that if you do have the two microphones active, it'll show them both here, it'll show both the audio here, and it'll mix that audio together so that you don't get feedback or other negative effects as long as you have both mics plugged into the same computer. Now, on the microphone, there's really only one button. There's this button on the bottom that you press and hold to turn it off or to turn it back on. You have to press and hold for a moment. You should see those two lights come on. So two lights mean that the power is on and that it is transmitting. And we know that the sound is coming through because we can see that bouncing bar there as I talk. Now, one tricky thing is that this button on the bottom, if you give it just one quick press, that is mute. And we'll see that the sound bar is no longer bouncing back and forth. Sound is not getting through here, and you do see the little microphone crossed off icon showing that that is muted. So we've done that by mistake a couple of times and then wondered why it wasn't working. Give it another quick press and our sound is back and everything is working beautifully. The receiver also has that one button that you press and hold to turn it off or on. It has a couple of other buttons on the bottom. And mostly you're not going to want to mess with these. But the one that says 1/2, that is controlling whether you're going to pick up the sound from microphone 1, microphone 2, or the mix of both of them. So you would press that to make sure that the right one is selected. The other button here will control the sound level. And again, you probably don't want to mess with this all the time, but you can press this to change that number. So that's the decibel number. Tricky thing about decibel ratings is the lower numbers, the more negative numbers, is actually the louder sound. So I've been leaving it on about 27, and that seems to do pretty well. You actually don't want it picking up so much sound that you get distortion, but that doesn't seem to have been a problem. We've had more problem with the sound being too low.